one day I was after the orchestra concert.
These people are ending.
And so basically this one right here doesn't really like getting her picture taken. So
not me, she's almost somebody else.
Whatever. Anyways, so like basically we were all trying to get pictures of her when she wasn't noticing, and then so as always like she got really pissed and aggressive and whatever. And then so we were trying to get beautiful pictures of her, and then conveniently we happened to get this great picture where she's like charging at us with a broom, like from like Harry Potter.
You also walked to the men's bathroom.
No!
She backed into it. And then the other two were just staring at her awkwardly. But that's okay. Oh, there was no one in the bathroom, unfortunately.
No, there was definitely someone in the bathroom.
I got locked in a cello locker at an after-school rehearsal.
Oh, freshman
was
year.
pretty fun.
Yeah, freshman year I got locked in like 3 times. I think that's like the new form of orchestra hazing.
Probably I lost my uniform freshman year. I never actually told Mr. Buffalo or Mr. Black as well. Actually, I think UIL junior year, I actually up until then had been borrowing complete uniforms, literally every concert.
Isn't that uniform still in New York?
It's in Chicago. I think it's in Chicago.
Okay, Mr. Buffalo, I think this was like 2 years ago, but we were playing Sleigh Ride for the winter concert. Oh! The trumpet player, he was trying to say like, show me your Winnie, but he accidentally yelled, show me your weenie!
Antonio, she lost her name tag, so for a full day she couldn't get into like most of the concerts. And then she found out that the name tag was actually in her purse.
The entire time.
The entire time.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
Stop lying.
No one's lying. You told me that.
No, I didn't.
In the bathroom, and I was making constipated noises, and my friend Sebastian was in there too, and then he was like, dude, you know Mr. Buffalo is right around the corner, right? And I was like, oh. So when I walked out, I walked behind the corner, and Mr. Buffalo was just standing there, and he was like, really?
Iris, like, her heel stabbed my foot. Like, as soon as we won, she, like, stood up, and then jammed into my foot. I was like, ah.
I'm in Chicago. We went freshman year. We were on a bus tour for, like, some gangster thing. And there was this boy that decided he really needed to go to the bathroom. So he decided to take a dump on the bathroom.
Oh, I heard about that.
And the whole bus smelled for the rest of the day. Oh. And it was the very beginning of the tour, so we were stuck on the bus for like 3 more hours. And even in the very front of the bus, you could still smell it. So from then on, the guy was never allowed to go to the bathroom. He
dropped his baton, and then he came to pick it up, and then he fell on me. Oh, there is one. This one. What and this one. They freaking... On our San Antonio trip, they was sleeping and they put whipped cream all over me. It was a bad day. It was a really bad day. I hate both of them.
Well, we all want to say homosexual. So
let's get that one out. Like, homosexual, gay, what other synonyms are there? Fun?
Gay.
Gay.
Awesome.
Gay.
You mean the happy type gay, right, buddy?
Yeah. Gay.
boring.
Asian.
Stressful. Black.
Asian.
Asian.
Spectacular.
Cello.
Flute. But wait,
Cello.
no, not flute.
Cello. Unicorn. Yeah.
I think that's just you.
Seductive.
Sweaty. Erotic.
Communal? Oh, yeah, it's very communal.
Alright, we're doing our SATs.
Alright, let's... crap, I only know my A's.
It's very rewarding.
It's very loving as well.
Good word for that. Gay.
There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah. Like a favorite. Do you have anything?
I'm thinking.
Oh, like the whole, for me, the whole process of like preparing for TME was hard, but it was a good experience. Like, I remember when we finished, the look of relief on everyone's faces. And it's like, we all played together, and at the end, I felt like everyone just, you know, when we, like, all let down our bows together.
Yeah.
It's like...
Double rehearsals are the worst thing ever, and I'm really tired. But the concerts are pretty fun. I enjoy, like, getting to play and, like, play the music well with all, like, the people we've worked so hard with, like, over, like, months, and then, like, getting to see, like, the work pay off.
Actually, also, before I was in full orchestra, when I was just in band, I think actually I was also sophomore year. I think because full orchestra always practices in the band hall. So one day I think I was staying after school, and I just like walked in and I heard them playing Sleigh Ride for the Christmas concert. And I don't know what it was. I mean, it was just like, it sounded so good. Like everyone was just not only were they playing amazing, but like they looked like they were having so much fun doing it, and the directors were just like amazing. And
can't think of anything because we don't have any serious memories. Okay, honestly, my favorite memory was the Dude Ranch. And how no, not that! Yeah, that was great.
My favorite memory was when, anytime when we would play the no laughing game, where you just start off like serious.
Oh no.
And you just don't laugh.
That was really fun. Mr. Buffalo is very good at it.
My favorite memory would be when I came back to orchestra. I quit after freshman year, and then during that summer, I didn't play at all. Then, first week, like 2 days, I went without orchestra, and I was like really depressed. And so I came back and just asked Buffy if I could come back, and he let me in with open arms. Still remember that, his smile.
Mine would have to be my sophomore year. I just came to the school, and I remember hearing like the chamber orchestras for the first time. Like I think the first song they played was Phantom of the Opera, and literally just blew my mind. It was like the best thing I've ever heard.
Do we have to say that?
Do we have to like
I don't want to admit this to Buffy. He'd probably kill me.
All the time first semester, and then second semester just...
You know, I practice every day for 5 hours. Just...
Shut up. That's been said so many times.
You don't want to know, really.
Yeah, you lose track of time while practicing. You know?
I practice. Yeah. We practice. Yeah.
Practice.
I try to make the music during the concerts. Let's be honest.
I practice kind of a lot.
All the time.
Twice a day, every day.
I practice during school all the time.
What about at home?
No, why would I do that? I just bring my cello to class and I just pull it out. And Miss What's-Her-Face, I think it's Pinchbeck, loves my playing, right?
At all.
What's practice? 4 hours a day.
I practiced quite a bit, but I'm a viola player. Practice doesn't help me.
I practice every day.
I may have picked up my violin once or twice in the whole year.
During the first semester, I just like went home and practiced all day. I never did any homework or anything.
All day, every day. 4 hours every day after school.
Negative 20 minutes a day, probably.
I'm a bass player, so that would be the not at all.
Honestly, say like an hour a day, and then after all state, like 0 every single day.
Yeah, realistically, that time period before our state performance at the convention, it was like maybe every other day. But after that, nothing.
0.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. Yeah.
Karen?
I'm not gonna say.
Probably like one day for about 5 minutes.
Playing in Lincoln Hall. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also winning first in nationals. That's what you want. And I was like...
Then I walk across the stage, barely take the trophy.
When Lucia fell asleep during like Wicked or something. Mary Poppins, I think.
Wicked.
I've been in orchestra all 4 years, and I've never went like out of state until this year. So New York, it was like new for me to like go out of state with all the orchestra people, and I really enjoyed it because it was the first time I saw a Broadway show, and it was Wicked, and I really, you know, like the plot, the jokes, and then like the music. It was just like magical. I like
Wicked.
Well,
it was pretty wicked.
Wicked was amazing.
Pretty wicked.
Can you sing for good for us?
Oh.
Probably the musical.
Wicked!
I fell asleep during Mary Poppins.
What's that your favorite thing?
Yeah, sleeping.
I'm asking you, Connie.
Stephanie's like, Connie. Yeah, that was really cute. And I got to hold the sign, so I was really excited.
Oh, when we were walking down the street, in Times Square, and some like homeless guy, as we walk by, he goes, "I want to make you my wife."
Dancing like crazy on the boat. I'm gonna high five me after I left the bathroom.
My favorite words of the whole trip. Second place goes to Diamond Bar.
Mahjong. I liked that part where I wasn't there. I had a lot of fun. I cried in my bedroom most of the time. Alone.
High five! Emily is not someone to emulate. Do what I mean, not what I say.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because he messes up a lot. Hi, Mr. Black.
Buffalo's like my dad, and Mr. Black is like my mom. I think this kind of goes for like the whole orchestra family, though, truthfully.
Mr. Black is always like, I'm very serious. We'll look at you with that serious face, and then start laughing because you think he's serious, but he's not.
I just remember that like every time we put out a tune, which is frequently, Mr. Buffalo like just makes a really like face, and it's so like depressing because it's like
Right before we entered high school, the first thing I did for orchestra is that I'd go onto like the Clear Lake High School, the orchestra website, and I looked up the pictures of our directors. And the first impression I had was like their name kind of matched their face. like if you thought about it, like so Mr. Law is like Asian, so like at first I thought he'd be extremely strict as a teacher because like you have his name as like Mr. Law, and you're like, oh my god, he's gonna be like the hardest teacher in the world. And then you meet him and it's like, no, not really. And then Mr. Black, I mean, it's obvious like black hair, Mr. Black, okay. And then he has that black. Does he have the black accent?
No, that's Buffy.
That's Buffalo.
How does Buffalo fit?
And then
he looks like a buffalo.
He looks like a buffalo. That's it.
Buffalo.
Oh, John, did you just call?
You don't reference a John Mayer. Seriously.
All right, Mr. Black. All right, you put a lot of feeling into it.
All right, I got Mr. Buffalo. What do you mean you're not doing orchestra?
This is my interpretation of Mr. Black and Mr. Buffalo talking to me.
I noticed this freshman year, sometimes when he's like conducting and everyone's playing, it looks like he's looking at his music, and then every now and then he'll like shoot his eyes out and like look at you, or like make sure you're not faking it. Yeah,
I never noticed that.
I noticed it.
No, this is Mr. Black. Blank stare. Oh wait, what are we talking about?
Give props to Mr. Black's new wife. He's definitely made a really big impact on his life. You can tell it just on his face.
That's true.
Like he's like just like last year you could see him like really tired and just like he didn't seem as into school as he was. Now he's like really fun to be with. And I don't know. Thank you if you're there. That's not what he's doing.
I know. I love you, Mr. Black, Mr. Buffalo.
Be Asian. Be Asian.
Be as Asian as possible.
Don't be too Asian and like always work on your homework. Like enjoy the like rehearsals and everything.
Go to Chipotle. Everyone thinks Buffalo's scary. He's not.
Oh, he's scary.
Oh, shut up.
Make friends in orchestra.
Yeah.
Bring a pillow sometime.
Yeah, pillow's really good. Like you will not.
Or you can keep food in your locker.
Make sure your phone's on silent during practice.
And during concerts.
Very useful.
During concerts.
Always sleep in bass cases.
Yes, always sleep in bass cases.
Don't be so aggressive.
But on the side, because people will trip over you. And you die.
Seniors might seem scary, but we're totally normal.
Yeah, we're actually kind of stupid.
Yeah, normal like Francis.
Yeah, wink.
Don't play the cello like Connor. Doesn't work.
Screw with Black and Buffy. You'll enjoy it.
Don't ever take them seriously. like they'll be joking, they'll look dead serious, but most of the time they're just joking.
Except for when they're really mad.
Yeah, they're mad.
Like sometimes you might want to actually practice, so they don't.
Sometimes.
But when they slam the door in your face, that means you should leave.
Yeah, especially Buffalo.
Yeah. It's pretty scary. But seriously, if you are in like full orchestra or something, or any orchestra, you should always practice.
Show up on time is a better thing.
Oh,
yeah, like this kid.
Skips or like full orchestra practice like all the time.
I skipped twice this year. Shut
up. Okay, all right, sure.
Whenever Mr. Buffalo's left ear starts to twitch, it means he's about to hit you. So,
When you see Mr. Buffalo clench his butt and turn his head, that means that you hit the wrong note.
Practice. Competence is key, and that's not just for orchestra, that's for life.
Take part in the orchestra trip.
Learn how to fake
something serious.
What'd you say, Paul?
Learn how to fake everything.
Oh my god.
Join orchestra.
Freshmen have to play all their playing tests memorized alone in front of everyone at least twice a week. So get ready for that.
Practice. Actually, if you're in full orchestra, this is a big deal. Like, actually practice.
Do not go out to your car and get your violin or viola every day.
Honestly, however much you're going to get out of the program is based on how much you put into it. So it's not just about the practice. You should get to know the people, not only in your orchestra, but also the other orchestras, and get to know the directors really well, too. They're really good people. And the people in your orchestra are probably all the same as you. Most of you guys are probably introverted, but once you get out of your comfort zone and you actually make good friends, it's really fun.
Then it gets gay.
Yeah. Then yeah.
That'll pass after a couple of years.
Yeah.
I'd be scared of Mr. Buffalo. I made that mistake, and I was scared every single year since, even now.
I'm
Although
still
while he's
scared.
watching it.
Good at making comebacks.
Yeah, you're really good at that. Mr. Black is really good at
You have
that.
to be witty.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Black likes to make fun of freshmen, so actually never take him seriously.
He makes fun of seniors.
Never. Yeah. Like sometimes he'll be like, but just never take him seriously. Call BS on him every single time. Just be like, Mr. Black, you're kidding! Every single time.
Become friends with people not in your grade. Like, some of my best friends are like Jocelyn and Emily, and they're 2 grades above me, and it's a lot more fun when you're like together with everybody.
Our orchestra is one of the best, and you won't realize it until we actually start making music, and we sound freaking amazing. And it won't matter because you'll be in the band hall, and you'll be like, oh yeah, whatever, it's our orchestra. But like once you get to a place like New York or you go to San Antonio, we actually play in that hall. You realize how good we are, and it's crazy. So like by all means, I don't like sometimes I can joke around, but like in all seriousness, practice. Because it makes our orchestra so much more better, and we have bragging rights.
I would thank myself.
They're really bad.
I would like to thank the world.
The directors.
Of course, the directors.
I just like their enthusiasm about the whole thing, and and how they were completely committed to the program, and that's just what makes this program so great.
Honestly, the directors, because they were just patient with us like countless times, and especially me since I had a lot of tennis. Like they never really got angry with me, and they were always like able to put up with my crap and everything, and I thank them a lot for that.
Yeah, both Buffalo and Black, they're really passionate about what they do, but they don't let that like devour their lives. They always have a sense of like joviality or like humor around them, which is really nice because it's really easy to talk to them, even when you don't really have anything to talk about. Just like shoot the breeze with them. It's really entertaining.
Got a lot of patience.
Yeah.
To deal with bass players.
The directors, obviously.
Yeah. Mr. Buffalo, Mr. Blackford, even though they may get pissed off at us, or, the rehearsal before the concert go, why do you do this to us? We can't play it in the concert, we pull it off, and it's pretty spectacular.
And for being the best girlfriend ever! Okay, don't put that in, actually.
Thank you so much! Oh my God!
Don't put that in there.
Out here for being the best boyfriend ever!
Francis. And I would like to thank Alan.
Thanks, everyone.
Alan's great.
Wait, did I say
Amanda's dumb. Like to thank her. Be like emotional.
No, please don't get emotional.
No. Actually, the first person that I wasn't scared to audition for was Mr. Buffalo, because he was nice. Then. Thank you.
Jesus. Me, myself, and I.
Cool.
Oh yeah, we all really thank Vasu.
Yeah, it's all thanks to Vasu, because the viola section wasn't worse enough.
And then like our officers, I guess, for like doing all of this for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
you, John.
It's not John.
Except
I mean,
for John.
obviously he's not doing anything. He's just sitting here. So.
Actually, we have to be honest. It's all Brian. Let's give props to Brian. Y'all suck.
Sorry, I can't agree with that.
Mr. Buffalo and Mr. Black, seriously, they put up with me a lot.
Yeah, the directors work so hard to make us sound so good.
Directors.
Mr. Buffalo, Mr. Black.
Mr. Buffalo, Mr. Black.
You gotta I thank all my friends as well for putting up with me. Yeah, even though I hate all of you guys, but still, you know.
Yeah, thanks Ben Chang. He was great. He took me into Chamber 1, and then he wanted to be my roommate, which sucks for him, but it's gonna be awesome.
I'd just like to say thank you, Mr. Black, Mr. Buffalo, for all the good times. I mean, all the love and the good family time we had in here. This was like, I mean, the orchestra room has always been like a second home. You can come in here whenever you want throughout the day. You can be skipping class. You can literally be in the back sleeping the whole time. I mean,
don't do it. Okay, well, two things. One, actually enjoy like playing the music, because like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have to go home and do work, so like I'll be like, oh, let's just get past this rehearsal. But then like at the last concert, or like no, we haven't had the last concert, the thingy at like the hall in New York. No, okay. Like I actually
Harvard student, everyone.
Yeah, no, like I actually got kind of like emotional because it's like, oh, it's like our last time. No, don't laugh at me. It was actually kind of sad. And also, I like to thank Lucia because she's been a good friend and she gives me a lot of rides, and she also like practices the flute music, so that's good. Yeah, thanks. Thanks to the other flutes too.
Stop it. No. Thanks, Alan, for being the best stand partner.
Oh, I love Alan.
And always having music. And oh my God, she's actually crying.
Are you?
Francis, stop it. Pull yourself together.
Okay.
I can't handle this.
Okay. Like we don't have like that many teachers that we feel like are like actually genuinely care about us.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Buffalo, like in Black, are actually teachers that actually care about us. Cause I missed like the picture or something this year, and then it's cause like there's some family stuff at home. And Mr. Buffalo like actually came out afterwards and was like asked if I was okay and everything. And so I was really touched by that, because it's like your teachers, they don't just like you because, oh, you do well in their class or like whatever. They actually care about you, and like when you have difficulties, they actually like want to help you. And I think that's really, really important. Something that like I haven't seen.
And they're so understanding that we're like people and we have like homework and stuff, and sometimes we put orchestra second, but we should really try to put it first, I guess.
Okay, so this isn't my will, but don't say anything. Okay. These 4 years go by really fast. Like, we were freshmen like yesterday.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my gosh.
Go by fast.
Yeah. And I thought I'd have like a lot more time to enjoy orchestra.
Take advantage of the time you have, because it's like it's gone and you're like, oh, there were so many things I wanted to do, but I can't. Stop crying! God!
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm done.
Oh God. I can't handle this.
No,
imagine what the Banquet's
keep talking. Like oh my gosh, no.
Okay.
The last orchestra concert. Oh yeah. Like at the orchestra concert, you're playing a Shokin Farewell. And it's like, oh, we'll do that eventually. Oh, I can't wait. And then I can't believe it, like it's already our turn. Because
dude, last year like everyone was like, oh, I got this, I'm okay, and then like James Tabata starts crying. The entire woodwind section, you just like look around, it's like it's like everyone starts crying. No, yeah, that's crying.
Is this gonna be the same level of interviews? Oh my God, these questions are gonna be like.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
No, I didn't. I'm not that sunburned anymore.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
You just get sunburned?
Yeah.
Why would you have a sunburn?
There you go, awesome! Alright, what would be really cool is like where the trophies are, if you could like go on top of that and like run around that. Oh, that'd be awesome. You're just like running up and you're like so high up and everyone's like, what the heck are you doing? You're like knocking trophies over. It's like the biggest mess. You're just like, oh, that would be fun. That would be great. This guy is looking at me and it's really funny.
What is your favorite memory in orchestra?
Wow, what a creative question. You know, I didn't expect that one. Wait, is it recording?
Just keep it rolling. Just keep it. Keep going, Paul. Keep going.
You wanna go?
You wanna go?
Right now.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's rephrase. You can cut it out, right?
Hello? I'm busy. Can you come later?
No!
Because we're doing an orchestra interview. Okay, can you come later?
I really don't want to watch this video.
Okay.
That person kind of sucks at their solo. But anyways.
I never thought that.
No, like, yeah, you have. About, like
I
you'd be
have
like,
not.
the violin section sounds really off today or something. No, that rarely happens. It's usually the woodwind.
Oh! Like, I'd be
you.
offended, but like,
Not like
that's kind of
specifically.
true.
But remember, we're still the best orchestra in the nation, and they're still really amazing, even if you don't think they're up to your standards.